the old record button. If you wish to ask head coach Derek King a question during our media session, use that raise your hand feature. Brandon and Greg. Coach, you get another win, back-to-back wins for the first time this season, and you do so in a thriller overtime against the Iowa Wild after a big win yesterday. The team has to be feeling good. You have to be feeling good after these last two performances for this club.
Yeah, they competed. Like I said yesterday, we started on time. I thought our first period was probably one of the best first periods we've had all year, and we just stuck with the game plan. You get a lead, you lose the lead, and we didn't fluster us or anything. We just kept playing, and obviously Deals made some big saves when we needed it, and we got a goal when we needed it. So hats off to the guys for just competing.
Yesterday, we talked about Mate Halupa feeling more comfortable and finally getting his feet underneath him. Now you get Andre Altabarmakian, 2 goals today. He now has 3 goals and 2 assists over his last 5 contests. Another player that's starting to feel comfortable, you think?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Besides the skill level he has and the work ethic he has, he's quite a character, as you know, and he just brings a different element to this team. Um, we can use more Alti Barmakians in our team, but yeah, hats off to him. He works hard. He competes. It's not always pretty, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And then do you feel like the team overall is starting to turn a corner after you get back-to-back wins for the first time this season? And to do it the way you did it, like last night, like in overtime today, now you go into a week's worth of practice with a lot of wind at your back.
Yeah, it's always nice going into practice when you've had a couple of wins, but we can't let our foot off the gas pedal. I still don't think we're quite a team where we're trusting each other individually and as a group. We're almost there. It showed tonight that we were a team. We had each other's back, and we helped each other out, and we backed each other up. So that's what we're going to need. Obviously, the way the season's going with this league and the COVID and everything, but there's some good hockey teams we got to play against coming up here, and this is the kind of effort we need.
Greg Boyson, your line is active, sir.
Hey, Coach. Last night, Cody told us while he was chatting with us that Wednesday's game kind of humbled a lot of the younger players on the team. Do you think that was kind of the night that more possibly everything that you've been saying kind of sunk into some of these guys? It's not just coach yelling at us. We kind of now know what it takes to win at this level, and that's showed up in both games this weekend.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I mean, we went hard at him in video, and we went a little hard at him in practice, and trying to get these guys to compete, right? The skill can only take you so far, and then you got to have the compete in you to make it work. So, yeah, I think so. I think Franny was correct with that. The humble little slice of humble pie doesn't hurt anybody once in a while, and I think that was the game that really hit home for some of these kids. That hey, this is a good hockey league, and we got to work every shift.
And do you have any kind of update on Nalimov? Is he able to join the team right away, or is he got
I believe
quarantine?
here, but he's got a quarantine for a couple more days. He might even be here for Tuesday's practice. Tomorrow's a day off, so he might. All of a sudden I got a goalie sitting in my stall, and I'll be like, all right, there he is. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure the quarantine protocol exactly, but I'm possibly he'll be here Tuesday.
Thank you.
Yep.
Brandon Kane, your line is active.
Eric, it seems like Entwistle's game, he's been more keen on going straight to the net in his skating routes than he has last season. Is that a tactical thing that you're working on, or just something that he's gone on his own about?
No, it's nothing like you're drawing it up for him. I think he just, we talked to him what kind of player he needs to be to play at the next level and be there for, you always try to talk to these guys like, you want to be there for 2 or 3 days and get sent back down again, or do you want to go there and stay up there? So he needs to obviously get his body back into shape, playing shape, but I think he needs to be that guy who's going straight north and south type routes, not east and west. he's a skilled player. He's talented. He was talented in a junior when he played junior hockey, but to get to the NHL, he needs to play a certain way, and that's got to be the way he's going to make it. And I think he's doing a real good job with it.
And then Delia is probably going to go back to Chicago and join them on their road trip. And then you'll have Tompkins back. What do you expect to do with the goalies these next 3-4 days before Thursday's game?
Well, I think it's Tomer's. This is Tomer's year right now. So, personally, I'll talk to Pete, but my feeling is we'll go with Tomer, and then maybe get Kale in here soon enough because he's earned it.
And then what have you made of Delia's conditioning assignment overall?
Well, I think you could see in his play it just got better and better and better. I think that just comes with the conditioning, being in the game situations, which is half the battle for these guys. You can only, like I said before, you can only take so many shots in a practice, and that until you get in the game, that's when you're really in shape. So he just looks more comfortable as we go. Be nice to have him for the whole year, but that's just me being selfish. Yeah.
Thanks.
Excellent. Well, Coach, that'll do it for our media session with you.
All right.
Appreciate your time. Thank you very much, sir.